The ordinary choices you make every day are quietly building the kind of life you live. Welcome to HisTime365. Today is day 197, and we're reading Proverbs 11 through 14. These chapters speak to honesty, relationships, character, and the steady wisdom needed for everyday life. Wisdom for everyday life. Lessons from Proverbs 11 through 14. Have you ever paused and wondered how to navigate the complexities of life? The book of Proverbs provides timeless wisdom that can guide us through our daily challenges. In chapters 11 through 14, we find a treasure trove of insights on relationships, integrity, and the choices we make that shape our lives. In Proverbs 11, we start with a focus on honesty and integrity. The chapter opens with stating that a false balance is an abomination, highlighting the importance of fairness in all our dealings. Proverbs 11:1. When we act with integrity, it leads to safety and trust in our relationships. For example, think about a workplace scenario where honesty is crucial. If you've ever been in a meeting where numbers were manipulated to make a project look better than it was, you know how damaging that can be. Conversely, a team that values transparency fosters a culture of trust, leading to better collaboration and success. Moving on to chapter 12, we see the contrast between the righteous and the wicked. Here, we learn that a good man shall obtain favor from the Lord, while those who practice deceit face dire consequences. Proverbs 12:2. This reminds us that our character matters. In a family setting, when we model honesty and respect, it sets an example for our kids. They learn to value these traits and carry them into their own lives. Imagine a family dinner where everyone shares their day's challenges openly, creating a strong bond built on trust and love. In Proverbs 13, we are reminded of the importance of wisdom and how it impacts our lives. The chapter emphasizes that a wise son hears his father's instruction. Proverbs 13:1. This can resonate deeply in our modern context. Consider the conversations we have around finances. Teaching our children about saving and spending wisely is crucial. When we involve them in family budgeting discussions, we're not just teaching them numbers, we're instilling wisdom that will serve them throughout their lives. Chapter 14 brings a poignant reminder about the heart. It reminds us that the heart knows its own bitterness. Proverbs 14:10. In today's fast-paced digital world where social media often presents a facade of happiness, it's essential to remember that everyone has struggles. Mental health is a real concern, and acknowledging our feelings is vital. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break from social media to focus on your mental well-being. Encourage conversations in your family about feelings and mental health, creating a safe space for everyone to be open. As we reflect on these chapters, we see a recurring theme: the importance of making wise choices. Whether it's in our finances, our relationships, or our mental health, every decision we make has consequences. Choosing integrity, wisdom, and open communication builds a foundation that supports a healthier, happier life. To sum it all up, the wisdom found in Proverbs 11 through 14 teaches us that our choices matter. They shape our relationships, influence our families, and ultimately define our character. Let us strive to be people of integrity and wisdom, building a legacy of trust in our lives. How do you incorporate honesty and integrity into your daily life? In what ways can you foster open communication about feelings and mental health within your family? What practical steps can you take to teach your children about wise financial decisions? How can you apply the wisdom from these proverbs to your workplace relationships? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Proverbs 11 through 14, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Proverbs 15 through 17, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 198. Until then, stay encouraged and thank you for giving God His time today.